Today, we'll be reaching out to 100 people with 100 custom knowledge chatbots that are connected to prospects' data on their own website. In my research, I have found that the best outreach strategy that's working right now is sending a personalized Loom video with a custom chatbot. Since we have this huge goal, let's try to 100x our input and see what happens. I'm recording this video before doing the actual thing. I don't know whether I would reach this goal yet. This is exciting. And the huge goal that I was talking about is I am building $1 million a year AI automation agency in 30 days. By the end of 30 days, the goal is to have an agency that does $83,333 a month. Today is day 3 and here's the game plan. To reach out to 100 people, my plan was to use LinkedIn Inmails, and I found out that we only get 50 emails on Sales Navigator core. I was really disappointed until I found this guy. Apparently, we can send free emails to people that have open profiles. This won't use the email credits. So we have 15 hours in the rest of the day. So we have to use it effectively. Before we move on to the next section, all the tools that I mentioned will be in the description down below. This is not a sponsored video. However, some of the links are referral, meaning I will get a small commission if you subscribe to their paid plans. All of those have free trial. So let's jump in. The first tool that we are using is LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can do this in the free version as well, but I don't want to risk getting banned sending all of these messages. And if you haven't signed up to their free trial yet, you will get 30-day free premium. Make use of that. And 2, we have a wonderful tool called RepliQ. Usually this kind of outreach is done on Loom. Since we have this huge list, it doesn't make sense to keep recording these 100 videos. So what we can do is, with the help of RepliQ, we can record one video per niche. Let's say you're targeting sales managers. So all the sales managers will get one video. That doesn't mean you don't have to do the work, because you will still be researching the prospects, getting their website, and using that website, our custom knowledge chatbot. So there is still work, but on the video part, instead of recording 100 videos, we are trying to automate and get away with shooting 4 to 5 videos. And RepliQ has a great free plan as well. They offer 30 videos on their free plan. And third, we have Orimon. Sounds like Pokemon. This is what will help us to create custom knowledge chatbots really fast. And one great thing about Orimon is they are trained on high quality sales data. So it would be really useful to coaches, consultants, creators who have info products or digital products that they want to sell on their website. Let's begin. I will give you an update in the next 2 to 3 hours. I totally forgot to show you how to set them up, right? Let's start with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it's so easy to sign up. I will be starting my subscription again today. And I believe this method works so well because we are leveraging a principle, the law of reciprocity. If you read the book Influence, you will know what law of reciprocity is. If you know, you can skip to the next section. If not, watch this. Let me explain this with an example study that I heard from an Alex Hormozy video. A restaurant was using simple mints to increase their employees' tips. Here's the surprising part. It's all about how they deliver those mints. A waitress slips in 1 mint with the bill, and the average tip goes up by 3%. But when she sneaks in 2 minutes, they score a 14% boost. But this is the third scenario and the interesting one. The waitress brings in 1 mint with the bill. She starts to step away, then flips around and she adds another mint to the platter. And this time they saw a 23% tip boost. Here's why it works. People feel obligated, they feel compelled to return the favor when three things happen. One, they receive a gift. Two, it's personalized to them. And three, it's a surprise. Weave these three things into your gifting strategy, and you will have people a whole lot more obligated to meet your request. As you can see, following this method works perfectly for us AI automation agencies. And that's why I'm hopeful that we would get a handful of responses through this outreach method. Let's see how you can use Sales Navigator, and let's search for chiropractors. Okay, we get the list. Depending on your location where you want to target, for me, I'm selecting Canada. For the size of the business, it's easier to work with small businesses, so I will select the head count of 1 to 10. Perfect. Okay, 25 years looks interesting. Let's go in. Let's see activity. Wow, 21 hours they are active. Let's go to their website. Looks good. They have the reviews. They have a lot of pages that we can use. Let's save them to a list. Create a new list. List will be named chiropractor. Once you save this list, you will need their first name and the website link. But if you look at here, account insights, they can show how much that business is making. It's a good metric to have. Let's quickly go to his profile and see what additional info we can find. There is a Twitter account and any other social media that you could find, because we can do that multi-channel outreach for prospects that you know that are worth it. It's always great to go that extra mile. Do you recall how I said the InMails for Sales Navigator Core are 50? You can see we still have 50 remaining credits. But when you go to the open profiles list, if you look at these, you can clearly see that it's free to open profiles. And guys, keep in mind that I was speaking to LinkedIn support just to make sure whether sending all these InMails wouldn't affect my profile negatively in any way. So they said it would be okay as long as we differentiate subject line and messages. I managed to collect 83 names. I tried hard, but it's so hard to find open profiles. I had to change my niche multiple times to get the list as it is. So moving on, I will try to finish building bots for each of these, and we have to paraphrase the title and the message, which is a lot of work. We won't be sounding natural once we do that, but I want to quickly show you how easy it is to create a chatbot with Orimon. I will be using my own website for this example. Let's go to Orimon, and this is what you see in the dashboard. Create new chatbot, and you just need to paste the website and say begin crawling. The URLs are fetched within 10 seconds. You can go ahead and select all the URLs and hit next. You can give bot a name So it took around 30 seconds to finish. Explain your product to a 5-way role. Perfect. We have to click share bot URL, copy this URL. Let's also look at how we can customize this bot little further. This is the lead form. You can say active or you can just make it required. I won't be making it required because it would just feel like we are forcing it. And for the bot appearance itself, you can edit other details like bot header. You can select the icon or upload your own logo as well. We can change the message bubble to large, medium, small, centered, round, squared. You have a lot of customizations. We have welcome messages, we have triggers, lead form, and for the branding, we can actually disable this Orimon branding if we want to. Okay, this is how a finished bot would look like. When you turn this on, the customer can say the word agent or human. The bot will then transfer the chat to admins. There are settings where you can use your own API key if you don't want to use the credits provided by Orimon, and there are quota limits. You can set, for example, if we are giving this bot for free, right? So that they won't abuse it, we can set the messages at 150. We can update it. This is awesome. You can set the personality, whether it's sales, support, reader, tutor, custom, everything. And for the model configuration, I have selected GPT 3.5, but GPT 4 would cost 20 times more the message quota. So I won't be doing that. If we want to give this bot for free, you can actually transfer ownership to your client's accounts. And one final thing that I want to touch upon is here I've entered the website, but you just as easily have a Gitbook or a PDF or a text file, frequently asked questions, whatever you need. You can add all of that as well. You can add PDFs, text, whatever you want. So this is how it looks with one bot. Let's create a 50 to 83 or whatever and come back again. It's going to be a long day. Okay, we are done, and it took around 3 hours to build all these bots. It is a lot of work, guys. We're almost at the end here. Let's discuss what we have done so far. First, we went into LinkedIn Sales Navigator and collected all our leads based on the criteria, like whether they are in our niche, whether the profile is active, also finally whether their website is suitable as a knowledge base. Once the prospect fits these criteria, make sure that their business is well performing, then we can go ahead and add them to the list. And this is by far the most time consuming task that I had to do today. It took me more than 8 hours to get those 83 leads, which is 50 of the usual prospects and 33 or 34 open profiles. Once we have those leads, we save them in the Excel file. Then we created the bots, the actual custom knowledge chatbots, using the website on Orimon AI. Once we have that, we copied the link, the URL of the bot, if you recall. The next step is RepliQ. You will have a lot of options here. Once you log in, this is what you see. Become an AI avatar. This is using a photograph. You don't have to record yourself on video. If you don't want to, you can use your picture. For my case, I am selecting a video. These are all the options that you could have as a background. Websites, LinkedIn, all of these. For our case, it would be websites. Once we selected website, Now it's time to upload our video. You can upload a video that you already shot, or you can record one right now. I will select the video that I have prepared for one niche, which is really generic. I did not use any specific language that would apply to say fitness. It would be really generic that anyone can use. Need to switch to another video after introduction? No, continue with this video only. Now this is the interesting part. Remember how we are collecting all our leads on an Excel sheet? You can directly import your Excel file with a click of a button. Drop the files here. I have a 100 outreach file here. Next. Okay, the template fields, this is important. The website URLs is website, first name is name, last name is company name. Ideally we should remove that moving forward. Okay, if you can, the background, the prospect's website will be scrolling up and down, and you can title the video, let's say a custom knowledge chatbot for you. Video description, let's say click the link for demo. Button text, you can add your Calendly link here, which would show up as a button. You can say free call, and the button looks nicely. Let's say start video creation. So by the time it's done, what work did I get done in this 100 personalized outreach challenge? I managed to make a list of 83 people. We figured out that you can send free messages to open profiles. That's a win. And we have that 83% list. Now, what happened on the bot building side of things? I managed to build 83 chatbots on Orimon AI. That's done. But how many messages did I actually send on LinkedIn.com? That is the question, because that is the outreach. I have all of these bots, but how many did I send? The problem that I want to share with you is we have to be mindful about this. If you look at this part, I've downloaded the transcript from the LinkedIn chat that I had earlier. I asked them, if I send, let's say, a lot of messages, would that affect my account? They were saying if their system finds our messages spammy, then they can restrict our account for a day, a week, or until next month. I cannot afford to do that. Neither should you. So you have to be careful for that. For that reason, even though I have 83 bots ready to go, I have only sent 13 bots to the open profile and 40 bots as LinkedIn InMail. We sent around 53 personalized messages. Okay, let's see how the videos came out. This is just a trail account. I have a main account. So what did we learn today? I have discovered two new strategies that we can try, guys. I even named these bad boys. One will be super helpful if your budget is low. With this method, you can create one bot and send it to 100 people. I wrote down the exact method starting from what we should say and how we should craft this bot, and I'm calling this method carpet bomb, where the other thing is super focused, highly targeted, which is guaranteed to get results. It will take a bit of work, maybe a lot of work, but you will get results. The approach that I followed today is too much work. I had to spend a lot of time on getting these leads. if we had someone that could scrape this data for us, let's say a VA working for us, it would have been a completely different game. And this method, the one that the highly specific one, I'm calling it the hitman method, the hitman targeting and carpet bomb. I will break that down on Tuesday because it's the weekend. The next 2 days are weekend, and Monday I'm planning to finish the rest of the leads that we have right now. So the game plan for the next week would be we will see the results of all the three, starting from the method that we just did and the carpet bomb, targeting 100 people with one bot, maybe 50 people with one bot, and the hitman method, where I will be targeting 11 of the top influencers in my niche, and I will walk you through the whole process of all these three methods, and we will see which method brings more results, and we will double down on that in coming weeks. It is going to be super exciting. Our files are ready, so let's have a quick preview. As you can see, if you play one of these, if you want to take a look at this, the video is just too long right now. I will share the final message and this video